Greeting to all. My name is Tharach Puttarak, an English teacher from Bunyawat School, Lampang, Thailand. In this video, I am going to tell you how I teach reading to my students. Please enjoy.
In our daily lives, we read a great deal of language. Very often, we read something because it interests us, such as magazines, cartoons, or any other kind that catches our attention. Some other time, however, we read because we need a sense, such as reading instructions to understand what to do, or reading in order to learn more or learn something new. Whatever purposes, reading is a receptive skill that can actually be fun and involve active involvement and participation like productive skills, such as speaking and writing.
Unfortunately, there are many people who do not see this concept and make reading boring and unattractive. From now on, I am going to show you how I build up skills for teaching reading.
As a starter, there are two kinds of teaching reading, and of course, there are differences between them. If you are hoping for perfect scores through skillful shortcuts, that means you are teaching testing reading. Nonetheless, if you expect to see improvements, changes, and perfect scores are the last thing you want to see, it means that you are up for teaching reading. In other words, testing reading puts focuses on a final product, while teaching reading aims for purposes. The latter is the main focus in this video presentation. Teaching reading is when you do not focus on a final product. Instead, you focus mainly on processes or strategies that can help scaffold and facilitate students and learners to construct knowledge and permanent skills by themselves. This is why I create innovative reading teaching activities called P&R: planning, predicting, monitoring by collaborating, and reflecting. With the first P, a planning or predicting stage. This is a very important part. As an instructor, I create interest or needs for reading among students at this stage. A wrong step in and I will lose their attention. This is why, to have them with me, the stage should bring out the best of the students. Generally, if you want to let students have some fun by simulating students' background knowledge, prior competences, or past experiences from the students, that is very okay to do so at this stage. But what is more important than those is that you have to get students to use their background to help plan and predict what they think will be their coming instructional activities, which aspect of content they think they will learn, what kind of vocabulary they will see, what grammatical usage they will encounter, as well as what kinds of things they think will not be involved. This will make them feel more engaged, since they set up their own expectations, not from the teacher's expectation. Once planning and predicting, it's time for the M, monitoring. Monitoring in this teaching reading is not when I am a facilitator or any teacher is a facilitator. On the other hand, students themselves are their own self-facilitators. The role of teacher is to set specific goals before students start reading, such as understanding the main idea, identifying key details, or making inferences. After setting up the goal, this leads to the first monitoring, which is a free talk. Students should be encouraged to activate their prior knowledge specifically related to the topic, discuss what they already know and how it relates to the text they are about to read. Activating prior knowledge helps in making connections and enhancing comprehension. The role of this stage for the teacher is to guide students through a preview. This can involve looking at headings, subheadings, illustrations, and any bold or italicized words. This will encourage them to make more predictions on what text might be about. Then start doing the activities. After finishing doing the activities, here comes the second monitoring. This means teachers will not correct the activities right away. On the other hand, students can be either paired up or put into smaller groups and collaborate them to have some discussions over the similarities and differences they have made. This can be done by encouraging them to ask questions or use context clues to improve comprehension. This should stimulate them to question what they have in their hands as well as identify the specific part they are causing confusion. Once they know which part they have to engage with the material on a deeper level, they can start reading again. Reading at this stage is therefore more accuracy focused. The last monitoring stage is the time for teachers like us to play a key role. Students might be able to identify whether they are right or wrong, but it is our turn to give them the confirmation of the correct answers, along with the explanation why the answers are said so. After that, teachers can ask students to summarize what they have read in their own words. Summarization helps consolidate their understandings and retain the information. Now here comes the final R, reflection. Students should be asked to reflect themselves, what they have done during all of the activities, what they have done well, what they could have done better, what did not work for them, and what they should do to become better next time. Teachers should also offer feedback and guidance to students as they develop their reading skills and encourage them to apply what they have learned in different reading situations. After implementing the PMR to my reading activities, it is found to be a successful method to improve students and can turn reading into both productive and receptive activities. According to my students' reflective journals, first, they find it more fun than just jumping to the reading right away. Having students planning or predicting what they have will learn will involve more participation from students, and that students can utilize the background knowledge. Second, the monitoring stages, especially when they are allowed to speak in both Thai and English, are also more active than other reading activities since students get to discuss what they have and what they do not have. This also works as an extra help for students who are not very good at English to be assisted by those who are English lovers. Lastly, at the last stage, the reflective journals can serve as a tool for their self-assessment, what strategies work and what does not, and what kind of goals they want to reach in the next reading. Overall, for students, if reading is not for perfect score solely, it can be very fun. In conclusion, using PMR to teach reading is an ongoing process that can significantly improve reading comprehension and critical thinking skills. By making students aware of their thinking processes and providing them with strategies to monitor and adjust their reading, you and I can empower them to become more effective readers.
And this is it. If you have any questions or need more information regarding any of my slides or anything, please feel free to contact me through the information given. Thank you for watching. ขอบคุณครับ